Undertaker Rusev.
Undertaker Rusev. It was very good. You were right on point. Where at this point, Rusev didn't need to win. He was in a high I'm trying to think of the right word.
High profile.
A high profile. Thank you. A high profile match with the Undertaker, and it wasn't a squash. It actually went a good long while. Rusev did his best to get his own offense in. This wasn't a complete quote quote burial. It's only burial for the sake of storyline purposes. It's not going to hurt Rusev. If anything, I can actually see this start pushing Rusev in the right direction. Yes, he's the tool right now of the main event picture, but at least he's part of the main event.
Yes.
And maybe this, as soon as AJ and Shinsuke move along with their feud moving on, hopefully we can finally get a nice face turn for Rusev. And I don't know, have him face Baron Corbin. Oh, Baron Corbin's on Raw. Damn!
Weren't you watching the Superstar Shake-Up?
Shut up! Shut up, champ. That was your champion moment. Right. That was your champion moment. I applaud you.
No, you're not. Applaud me, damn it.
There. That's all the applause you're going to get.
Thank you.
Because remember, I'm still going for that belt.
You and the whole damn world.
It will be mine again. Oh yes. It will be mine again.
The only reason I let you get away with that one was because we were quoting Wayne's World. Anyway,
we were quoting Wayne's World long before we started recording. And
we were quoting Wayne's World long before the Scholars of Wrestling was even a thing. What's your point?
True.
Anyway.
Where are we?
We were talking about... Allow me, a true scholar of wrestling and a true champion, to re-enlighten you. We were discussing Undertaker and Rusev. We were talking about the position of Rusev in terms of where he is on the card.
And hopefully this will lead to a face turn. There.
And I'm going to even go to this. Did you see the video that someone someone on the internet posted of the dinner hosted in
yes,
in Saudi Arabia? Apparently, some people are a little unhappy with that because it says it exposes a business and all that. And a lot of people everyone was really well separated from each other. Everyone in a feud of some kind. It was a very select group of people who were invited to this dinner, and Rusev was one of them, in company of Vince McMahon, The Undertaker, Triple H, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and then you can see right at one of the tables is Rusev.
There you go. This is hopefully leading to something great for him.
I hope it does.
Who would you want to see him feud with if he turned face on the current SmackDown roster right now?
That's a very good question.
I guess I could throw that as a kind of a scholar's quick talk.
I'm not sure if anyone is coming to mind. It would have to be a heel since Rusev Day is Rusev Day and all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm honestly blanking right now.
Give me 1 second.
One.
Damn, blanking out on his name. I can see him having his first rivalry with Almas.
Mark Zuckerberg.
What?
I don't know.
What's his name from NXT? The former NXT champion that lost to Aleister Black.
Lost to Aleister Black?
Yeah.
Why am I blanking on... That wasn't Andrade? That was Andrade Cien Almas.
Huh?
That was Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah. That's who I want to see fight Rusev.
Yeah, that's a good solid pick. I can see that.
You got nothing?
I got nothing else. Undertaker Rusev was about what I expected it to be.
At least, and like I said, at least it wasn't a squash.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun.
That it was.
These are the small things like this and Triple H and John Cena that made it feel like this was. I still kind of look at this as more, because it's an event. I also look at it as tribute to the troops. I look at it as just a nice, glorified, expensive house show. And I'm not meaning it in a bad way. I'm just that's how I'm looking at it as. In
tone, yes. I definitely know what you mean. Where it's sort of non-canon and everyone just sort of does their own thing. Mm-hmm. I see that.
Also in this case, I think that's why it's also not they're treating it seriously as an event, because it actually is progressing storylines.
It does.
It has its perks of being a glorified house show and actually being a legit canon show.
And speaking of legit canon shows, we have another legit canon title defense. Brock Lesnar defeated Roman Reigns in a cage match for the Universal title, which the finish, again, spoilers, Roman Reigns kind of speared Brock Lesnar so hard that the two of them ended up crashing down to the floor, and Brock landed first since he speared him.
I didn't like this ending. I didn't like this match. And it's not just, oh, I hate Roman Reigns, I hate Brock Lesnar. I do have my reasons. All this match was finishing maneuvers and signature moves. German suplexes, Superman punches, F5s, and spears. We've talked about this with our friends. We've talked about this on our show. We just talked about this just to talk about this. We feel that finishing maneuvers have to be protected. But if your entire match is 5 finishing maneuvers and they're just constantly kicking out of it, you're not only are you hurting the finishing move, but you're also hurting the superstar, because what entertainment are you going to get just by nothing but the same move over and over again?
I have no idea. I know what they're going for with a match like this, where sometimes repeated kick out after finisher, kick out after finisher, after kick out of finisher. That can be good on major matches where you don't see it done very often. With something like this, it's just sort of, I still have this vibe of, okay, we've seen that, been there, done that.
It's just the fact, yes, we could have multiple finishing maneuvers in one match to use it to develop the story. But when the entire match is finishing maneuvers, and then they're just like, oh, finishing maneuver. Well, also, it's the whole durability thing of, oh, you hit a finishing maneuver. Oh, they still have plenty of juice left in them. Of course they're going to kick out.
They still have a couple more supers saved up.
Exactly. It's like when you're on SmackDown, Know Your Role. You just fill your finishing bar with S's. That's right. I'm going classic WWE SmackDown PlayStation gaming. This one, like the Shinsuke AJ Styles match, it was better than their WrestleMania match. Mm-hmm. This one, they actually focused more on story other than just big moves, which they had plenty of, what I hated. It just makes me not... I am so sick and tired of Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion. Because when you think about Universal Championship matches, you just think of, oh, they're just 5 to 10 minutes long of them just doing big moves. There's no real story to it. It's just beat up, go home. I miss the times.
That is the exact text of Brock Lesnar's talent contract, I'll have you know.
I just want
Article 1, beat up, go home.
I just want more. When the Universal title right now is my least favorite title. Because once Kevin Owens lost it, it's been nothing but big man it's like part-timer or Roman Reigns finishing maneuver. The Universal title matches are just the least entertaining things on these cards.
I'll tell you
past year.
I'll tell you what. I am very much looking forward to the day when Brock loses the Universal title, and then everyone can do something else.
And actually have legit matches for the Universal title, not just Bork laser matches.
Bork beat up and go home. Bork beat up, go home.
This was my least favorite match on the card. I couldn't make that any. It's the same shit over again. Brock Lesnar beat up, pin. It's just with
Brock
Roman
beat up.
It's just the whole thing. Like I said on the WrestleMania review show with Brian.
Brock beat up. Brock go home. Brock eats sandwich.
It's like what I said with Brian on the WrestleMania review. Brock Lesnar matches are just... It's the same matches so many times. You get sick of it. And a lot of people are. Dave's sick of it, and he's a big Brock Lesnar fan. Even he's saying, "Oh, I just wanted him to lose the damn thing. Mm-hmm. Move on with your life."
I'm right there with him.
It's so funny when I look at the Universal title picture of Raw in general. The only people that I could actually see going for the Universal title is Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley.
And Bork Lesnar.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, you have like someone like Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, whoever else is on Raw right now. Because really, I need the superstars. They got a lot of lower card guys. I'm trying to think who's in the point of Intercontinental title picture. Baron Corbin. I'm not going to say Jinder Mahal because I want Jinder Mahal away from my Intercontinental Championship. No, get it away. Get it away.
Oh, I hope he wins the Intercontinental Championship now.
Shut up, Jeff. Now I'm going to just rub it even more when I take that belt off you.
That I do not believe is physically possible.
Oh, I'm just going to rub
You went hard right out of the gate. I don't think you can top yourself.
I can try. You underestimate me, good sir.
Bork Lesnar beat up. Bork Lesnar go home. But anyway, I'll be honest with you. While I was watching this match, the first thing is I just can't wait for this match to be over so I can start watching the Greatest Royal Rumble.
I hate the end. It's just that ending. They're even saying it was a botched ending because Roman rolled off, and the rules are both feet have to touch the ground, and both Roman's feet touched the ground before Brock Lesnar got his feet off the cage. Yet they're just going, oh no, it was his back. He had to land on his back. I can see them using it as a storyline purpose to keep this feud going, but my God, there is nobody who wants to see this other than Vince McMahon, and that's a problem. That's why I am also very happy of the Intercontinental Championship video package and talk about how prestigious it is, because that is the belt to go for, at least on Raw.
With the rate they keep producing matches like that, you're definitely not wrong.
That's definitely what the Intercontinental Championship should be, because that's how it was a long time ago.
And now, speaking of nice new belts, we're talking about the Greatest Royal Rumble. Again, spoilers if you have not seen it yet, but Braun Strowman...
Really? You're calling the spoiler card now when we already talked about the rest of the card?
Hey, I'm just erring on the side of caution.
All right.
In terms of the winner of the main event, yeah. Either way, we got Braun Strowman winning the Greatest Royal Rumble, got a nice new trophy, and a spiffy new belt.
So, is he going to, defend that belt, or is it just something similar with the trophy? It's just, oh, you won it, good job, pat on the back, have a piece of gum.
The way they keep playing it up, I'm kind of inclined to believe that that's not gonna be a defended title. It's just sort of a trophy you can have.
Okay.
Plus, because
the actual trophy is going to be at WWE headquarters. And it's like, here, Braun, you can hang this at home.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it all works.
I am very shocked that you actually didn't choose Braun. I thought this would definitely be a match that you would choose Braun with.
I don't know. I'm going to have to go back because I honestly don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, what were some takeaways from this match? I know there were a couple surprises in there.
Well, Daniel Bryan. When you don't talk about Braun Strowman, you have to talk about Daniel Bryan completely destroying Rey Mysterio's longest Royal Rumble record.
Which, as soon as he came out at number one, and as far as back as he was going, I was like, yeah, they're completely going to go for the breaking the Royal Rumble record.
And that's a title all on its own.
It certainly is. So
and
it's
not
not
my
like you walk
God,
away with nothing.
Those scars, those
oh yeah,
spots on his chest, under his arms, my
chops, yikes!
Who gave that to him?
Man, I'm blanking. I think it might have been Roderick Strong.
Roderick, no!
Oh, why didn't I get that?
Oh, that was my response when I saw that he was coming out. It's like, next entrant, Roderick Strong. Roderick, no!
You're gonna lose.
You're not gonna win this.
Oh dear!
I'm surprised that hasn't picked up yet. By